throw. As this complete to Woods. They'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
And I think this is a relevancy more as this game goes on, because with his speed, getting the ball in space on drag routes just like this, they want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
They finds Austin complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. There's an example on the first possession of the game.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's first and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. He's down just shy of 20 on the edge of the red zone. This game but still only 40 yards between the two. Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end Fryermuth. Rodgers. So give him 5 yards there on the catch and catch. And it's second down.
Let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on, you're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Tried to work his way to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense is able to react quickly.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. And off to Warren. And the big boys offense are going to stop him right at the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Oh, man.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. 6-0 our score after 1.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Raymond, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit, and then give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Typically, we think it's the strongest safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Looking to throw Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They are going for it. Penix. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of Smith simply would not be stopped.
If I do say so myself, if I do say so myself, hold on, stumble all in the house, trying to back off all of that mouth that you had all in the car, talking about you the baddest bitch thus far, talking about you be rapping that curve, wanna see all shit that I heard, don't be slang pulling these foot, hope you can't pay for this curve, all playing up for, yeah, fuck down my wall hall, snake panties like the side, ain't got time to take jaws off my sight. Charge out light. Keep the box like Mike. Inch 87 out light. Hold on, baby, no, I don't play. Now keep the cake. In the main, say keep the cake. In the main, y'all reach the tight. D3. 4, 5, 6 lights. Sleep. Scared of no more thing.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. Teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got rules. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field positions for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, put, set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly.
I see ain't get nobody tell me to say anything, Shante. See what this?
Seem like all the negative and bad stuff coming from me if I sit there and say,
No. But what? How you figure that? That's all the.
you sit there and listen to it.
Yeah, because what she said don't make sense. She got first.
4 yards on that first
No,
down.
no.
2nd and 6.
I don't want to be able to sit down. I'm always speaking.
No. Because first things you holler is, I wasn't saying it like that, mother. Shante, I already. First of all, you ain't got to come here and ask me about nothing that she said to me about like am I agreeing to anything? I was just listening to what she was saying. Shante, Daisy know what it is. That's why she's coming here not trying to cop a plea. That's why she's trying to cop a plea now. Like, you said all that shit last night. All that shit last night. Now you're scared to go to you because you know what you said. You're scared to go to you because you know what I said. Daisy, ain't nobody got. I said, my man got to explain to you.
They've got 2nd and 4.
I said, my man got to explain to you nothing that she say. If she say,
Yellow, ready. I said, yeah, you told her.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Young on 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Caught by Adam Thielen. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. Carolina touchdown! The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Right, ready to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Now we get to Warren, cutting right. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at first down here. Warren running between the tackles. And we'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mounts are really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action with Rodgers. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down. On play action, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To throw is Rodgers. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
What I like about that team, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Back to Warren. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Steelers with 3rd and 5. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Rodgers to throw. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, it's Rodgers. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, it's Young. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready. At the 16-yard line.
Trying again following the set. Big gain downfield.
Oh my God, they defense no good. Defense is no good, bro.
Decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they got for what
Here's
Young on 1st and 10. That'll be
what a foul.
10 seconds left.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just got ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yellow, 22.
Again, it's Young. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Final throw before the break. He's trying to push the field. And somehow they reach the end zone with more time remaining in half.
That's a good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Right on for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Right, ready to send this one away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It's been a constant tight ends through the decades. Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw by Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. He's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Rodgers here from the gun. Austin makes the grab downfield. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
My favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Making touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
No coordinator, quarterback, don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he is on 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
1st down from the red zone. And he's into the end zone.
Don't hurt me. What you heard, nigga?
The Steelers.
You know, nigga, alert.
It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building is clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. His return starts at the 5. Juice one defender. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Start of this 3rd quarter, it's Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Young on the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air on 1st down. Young. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. Just the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And he's able to take this one down to 25. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Panthers in possession of it. They need to preserve that lead over one final quarter. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw it. Finds a man right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up for 1st and goal.
Fred, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. I mean, he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Escapes out to the left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. Right, ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
They got that.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the shotgun, Rodgers. On the move, headed right. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. Tries to lob that one